With the new year comes new goals, new passion, and most of all, new projects. I'm Jish and welcome back to the channel. It is so good to be back here in the workshop. It's been far too long, I'll tell you that. Most of you are probably wondering what is going on with the XJ. I'll leave that for another video, but put it this way, it's coming off the ramp today. We are going to be making a start on the new project, which is the GS250. But before we get too far in today's video, I'd like to say thank you to today's sponsor, Skillshare. More on that later on. Now let's get this bike off the ramp. So after having this bike sitting in the corner for so long, it's time it gets the limelight. In this video, I want to be talking about what we're going to be doing with this bike, what to expect, and to be honest, I want your ideas and let me know what you think we could do with this bike. So this is a 1981 Suzuki GS250. It's really clean for its age, it's definitely been looked after. There is actually a few little things here and there that we can look at and kind of work on. But overall, I'm just happy that we've got a tidy bike. I do believe there is a slight running issue with this bike. I think the timing chain needs adjusting or replacing. I don't know until we've got some fresh fuel in it and we can check it out. But before we go into any more detail, I want to talk about today's sponsor, Skillshare. If you're watching here from the UK, you know we've gone into lockdown 3.0. So this is the perfect opportunity and perfect time to start learning something new if you haven't already. Skillshare is here to offer you an online learning community with thousands of classes for you to choose from. Skillshare is ideal if you're just starting out learning how to work on motorcycles. They have all the basics there for you to get started on your building journey. They even have more complex courses if you want to dive deeper into the building world. I'm currently following this course for internal combustion engine basics, mechanical engineering. With most lessons being about 10 minutes, it's not going to take too much time out your day, and I'm sure you'll learn something really valuable. There are no ads, and they are always launching new premium classes. And the first 1,000 of my subscribers to click the link down below in the description will get a free trial of premium membership for you to try out. All the information's down below, and I want to say thank you again to Skillshare for sponsoring this video. Now let's get back to the GS and see what we're going to do with it. So there are some really cool examples out there on the internet of what people have done to these. For example, Brickhouse Media has done a really cool scramble conversion, and that's kind of what I've got my eye on with this. There are brat styles, there are cafe racers, there's so many different types of GSs out there. But for me personally, I want to be building a kind of flat tracker, go anywhere kind of bike. Get some knobbly tyres, sort out the seat, just make it look a bit nicer overall. Maybe even change the tank to a different style tank just to give it a bit more aggression, because you know, there's nothing wrong with it, but it's just a bit of a bubbly shape. But yeah, this should be the perfect base for that kind of build. Now this isn't going to be like the other builds, and what I mean by that is we're going to do this on a time limit. I plan on getting this bike done for summer 2021. I've given myself the challenge this year to work harder, work faster, make something of this bike and get it done for the summer so I can actually go and enjoy it. But yeah, let me know down below, let me know what you think we should be doing with this bike. If you've got any colour ideas, any styles, anything that you've seen, let me know. I'm interested to hear about it. It's a really cool project that we're going to be taking on, and I want you guys in on the ride as well. So before we go any further, let's take a look around this bike. It does need a new battery. I'm going to put some fresh fuel in, check all the plugs, the oil, all that sort of thing, and then hopefully we can get it started. So let's just get straight into the video. So I've been sat here sorting out the wiring, going over everything, making sure everything is in place, new wires, all sorts of little bits and bobs that's needed. It has been messed with in the past, but that's not really an issue. But basically I've discovered the starter solenoid is not working. The wire to it for the button is all good, the positive side is fine, but as soon as you push the button, no power comes to the starter motor side, so I'm gonna have to order one. I'll bypass it for now, just using this little bit of wire here. Yes, it's not the right way of doing it, but lockdown and all that, we've got to wait a while before these deliveries can come. And I want to hear the bike running, and I want you to hear it too. Tomorrow I'll come back and we'll sort out the fuel, get the carbs looked at, make sure everything's nice and clean, get some fresh fuel in, and hopefully we can hear this thing running. So yeah, I'll pack it all away for tonight because it's getting late and it's really cold, and hopefully we'll have better luck tomorrow. So there we have it, it starts, and yes, it does sound very tappety, which does indicate to me the timing chain tensioner does actually need doing like I was told. So yeah, the starter solenoid, that's okay, we know what we're doing with that. I'm glad it started, I'm glad there's not a hell of a lot more that needs doing to it to get it in that running state. So yeah, next video we'll get this thing properly running right, making sure it runs real nicely, even maybe take her a little spin around the yard, who knows. Yeah, it's all good news. So as always, I look forward to hearing what you guys have to say in the comments. Let me know what you think about this new build. Drop a like on this video because it always helps out. Subscribe if you're new, and I shall see you in the next video. Peace.